All right, another 1111 portal. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Antonio, here with another tarot card reading for the family today. This is a good, special, spirited day. November 11th, the 11th month out of the year. It's the 11th day out of the month. I screenshotted 1111 last night and this morning. I think I even screenshotted 111 this morning, 111. But hey, when the spiritual downloads come in, the spiritual downloads must be interpreted. So let's see what the universe has in store for you today. This is a chance for the universe to try to bestow downloads onto people, i.e. reflecting. It's kind of like an update to the human consciousness, a chance for us to gain more clarity and insights if we pay attention to what's going on. A lot of these secret societies and orders and whatnot, they pay close attention to these things. So when you see the upper echelon of people doing things that you typically don't see other people doing, i.e. starting businesses and conglomerates for their families, when you start to see these people move in different ways, all of a sudden they're getting money, or they're eating right, or they're going to places that they're telling you not to go to, or they're telling you not to research stuff that they actually live by. These are moments in time, the portals. Again, the 11 looks like a door to me, and all you have to do is open that door, gain some enlightenment, gain some inspiration, get some knowledge about yourself. Ignorance is not bliss, regardless of whoever wants to tell you that lie. So like and subscribe to the channel so that I can generate more clarity, bring in some more information for the collective. One itself, the number, is all about the self. Just like 2 is about duality and balance. Just like 3 is about creation and mastery. So when you see all these ones consecutive, it's just those are different triggering. See, everything is hidden in numbered and numbered and visual coding, and audio and all that type of stuff, light codes, all that type of stuff. So when you're able to pay attention and discern these different things, you can actually realize the triggering factors that going around us all the time, i.e. McDonald's and this big red and yellow sign that triggers your emotions, to things like hunger. You won't even realize there's 50 different reds. They'll never teach you that in school. They'll teach you how to read and write to a certain extent and go out and fill out a job application. Versus, if they were smart, see, that's the thing I don't understand. Bringing more clarity during this 1111 reading. I would think it would be more of a intention upon the collective or the government or whoever, or for people to be more, even if you are the leader of these set groups, I would think you wouldn't want to run your cattle into the ground, or you wouldn't want to run your people or your citizens into the ground. The healthier your citizens are, the more they're able to produce and reproduce healthy children and healthy lifestyles and healthy ideas and stuff like that. So I don't understand why they think they can just keep making products cheaper and cheaper and cheaper for the sake of making more and more money, dumbing down the collective. Again, technology is great and all that other stuff, but what about other countries that don't think technology is great and don't, practice as much freedom of speech as we do have in this country? It's a double-edged sword. It comes with, okay, everybody want to be on Facebook. It's what? This country is only a country of less than 300 million people versus a place like China that has over 2 billion people on it. But you will see everyone on internet, on Facebook, or whatever social media at one time. Now imagine if we really lived in a universe where everyone, or a world where everyone was living inside of a hologram like metaverse. And then just like what happened last month where Facebook went down for 6 months. Imagine if you was really unplugged into these things like the Matrix and it went down and everyone in the system died because they was on the metaverse. See, it's different ways and different, the world is changing now. We don't have to drop a nuclear bomb literally on the country, although we have drones and we don't even have to send people there anymore. We can just literally drop a Trojan horse or a Trojan bomb onto the collective. And I channeled this and I prophesied this a year ago. People think that viruses and Trojan horse and all these things that's on their computers can't jump into them. That is not a fact. Just like you get a headache from being around a computer monitor all day long, that's the same thing as lethargic spirits jumping on or latching on to you. So the human body can indeed be infected by a Trojan horse or virus or spam. What is spam? You're on the freaking internet all day and you can't get off the internet because you're clicking this, clicking that, clicking this, clicking that. You're on this web portal, that web portal. You're checking this email. You're looking at this comment. You're on Facebook. You're on TikTok. It's spam. You won't see it that way. But this 1111 portal today is really going to open up the consciousness of the collective people, and those that's willing to take the message, and those that's willing to see and not act like they don't see. As a matter of fact, let me take my glasses off. And people that act like they don't see, you are the ones that's going to be losing in the end. People that's scared to jump into crypto, people that's scared to fix their credit, even though this country's been built off credit for the past 1,000 years. This country owes so many different, everywhere this country goes, they have enemies as well as allies. And this country owes everyone. Why you think that the amount of time it takes me to shoot this video, which is already going on 7 minutes, the national debt level has gone up hundreds of millions of dollars. So you think your paycheck is actually worth something? No, you need to be smart, because the way inflation works, and I was I'm smart, man. You know, I kind of do my thing. You know, I buy my food and my groceries ahead of time, and ironically, 2 weeks ago, the grocery store in my neighborhood, the prices on certain things have went up, if not everything. And I've noticed it wasn't just a penny or a quarter or a dime or anything like that. Inflation is very serious, especially with them knowing that they're creating millionaires every day, and the rich wants to stay richer. What was I gonna get into? 7 minutes and I haven't even got into your read. I'm gonna have to timestamp. The data dump is extreme. An extreme data dump today. So we're gonna start with the oracles before I get into the tarot, because the last tarot reading I did took almost a half hour. So with the moonology and the romance oracles today, we'll start with the moonology. What does the universe has to say? Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. About the long journey. There are shortcuts, but you're gonna have to pay attention to the downloads, to the spiritual updates, to your ancestors, to people and teachers and mentors that are coming to give knowledge to you. Do your own research as well. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. We also have a fiery climax approaches in Aries. Could be dealing with a fire sign here. We have Sagittarius and Aries. Where you could have Sagittarius or Aries in your chart. So what is the collective currently dealing with at this time with this spiritual 1111 portal? Have faith in your dreams. Have vision. Have a mindset of expansion and be a clear channel. Be bold and make the first move, taking the initiative on things that you want, not waiting around. That would be Aries, clarifying a fiery climax approaches. Now what's messing with my my words now? Conclusions are within reach. I think the moonology doesn't want to speak today. Maybe there's no messages coming from the moonology. But there's a be bold and make the first move. Your hard work is paying off. A fiery climax approaches. Have faith in your dreams. Look at the bigger picture. Expansiveness. Not being stagnant or stuck or stagnant. Let's see what is surrounding the collective in regards to love on this 1111 portal. What messages does the universe has to say in regards to love? If any. We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Generational curses. Looking back on the things your family may have not been able to provide for you and making a plan to tackle those issues. You deserve love. You are lovable. Bringing in a little bit of positivity here. You are lovable. Maybe there's something about you that's very attractive that you don't think is very attractive, or that you don't normally pay attention to. Sometimes we see things so often that we don't see the value in them. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Attraction. So there could be love coming in here. Some new form of self-care or self-love, or an actual relationship. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. A spiritual download, some new type of insights, maybe a new journey or a new endeavor. Pay attention to the red flags. This has everything to do with spiritual awakening, spiritual awareness, self, being accountable. All of those things coincide with symbolism. We see it in Roman numerology when they use the tally signs. Yeah, some type of either self-love or some type of you're learning something new about someone around you. It may be different from your usual type. They're showing signs of attraction, or they either may be attracted to you. There's some type of portal here. There's some type of equal give and take. I'm getting images of doorways in my head again with the 1111 portal. So if someone is either stepping into your peripheral, or you're stepping into someone else's peripheral. Could be a window as well. Did I shuffle? So we're using the Hoodoo Tarot today for the collective messages. Let's see what messages the universe has in store for the collective today. For this 1111 portal, make sure you set your affirmations, do your reflections, look back on old memories, childhood traumas, make new plans to tackle new situations or old situations that need conclusions. It's not the word that I want to use. So there's introspection that has to be done as well. It's going to be a lot of mental activity today, or a lot of mental activity tonight. All right. Okay, grounding you. Have the garden again. So this is the world. This could be travel. During the 1111 portal, this is one gathering. Closing out a cycle again, or experiencing something new for the first time. Could be Sagittarius energy. This is the ancestors. Okay. So they are delivering spiritual downloads today. So 1111s is typically, again, a portal, spiritual downloads, or whatever. Another way of saying that there's a lot of things that came before you, if you're willing to pay attention to them. That's why they're called books. That's why they're called doors. That's why they're called windows. That's why they're called spiritual updates. This is another collective update that the collective consciousness is going through at this time. It's like a software update to the human perspective or the human spirit. Not everyone's going to make it. There will be some that's going to be left behind. How often do people actually open up their books or their Qurans or whatever type of spirituality they may take spiritual baths, or just take 15 minutes to breathe, not smoke a cigarette, breathe, detox every once in a while. We live 365 days out of the year, but people won't take 1 week to detox. So again, not everyone's going to be able to make it. Only those that have put in the work over time, and it's pretty much second nature to them at this time. So second nature would be intuitive abilities or spiritual insights, or having parents or that taught you, or you have some type of spiritual connection to your ancestors and they're able to guide you. All right, these messages are kicking my ass. Mother of Sticks deals in heavy spirituality. She even has the attention of the birds. Indeed, people who are able to speak to the nature around them, whether mobile or immobile. So she, in the story of the hoodoo, she's a very powerful spiritualist. This is the Queen of Wands, so a very sexually driven individual, very charismatic. Could be some form of an athlete as well, or some type of an actor. But she has a family of birds, so she's a bird divination specialist. She can actually speak to birds. You see this bird here that she called to come light her cigarette. But yeah, very straightforward individual as well. Very dynamic individual. Very creative though. You have to be very creative in order to train animals. Could be dealing with some type of animal trainer. Yeah. There's something to do with the finances here with the 5 of coins. I'm sorry, the 5 of swords. Lies being told or confusion. Okay, not necessarily lies being told yet, but some form of a confusion. Maybe someone's confused about spirituality. The garden is here though. The world. Some kind of a cloaked figure here, the mother of lies could be. Gala Jack, yeah, which would be the high priest. Gala Jack was a spiritualist or a root worker that was very well known. He made jewelry, he made good luck charms, and even cursed charms and necklaces and whatnot. But he was kind of like he helped out in, or he at least tried to help out in a lot of slave rebellions and slave revolts and things like that. He helped out Native Americans and whatnot. Very interesting spiritualist. He joined a rebellion that was actually snuffed out, and everyone in that rebellion was hung. But before he was hung himself, he waved out a bunch of different hand signs and signals, different mudras and mantras that we typically see here in the present day. Hand signs that you see God making, hand signs that you see Buddha making, hand signs that you see the devil making. So he dealt in both light work and dark work. Light work and shadow work. So a blessed individual, that would be Pisces though. So getting a different perspective on things the hangman would be getting. Typically when you are, whether it's in real life or whether you're going through a death or you're about to be hung, they say when you die, your whole life flashes before your eyes and you have visions, sometimes even visions of the future. So this would be Gala Jack Pisces, the hangman, getting a different perspective on things, having spiritual insight. What else are we getting? The buzzard. I think this is my favorite card. Libra, of course. This would be Justice Major Arcana. This was the guy who was working for, he was like a lawyer of some sorts that usually took on slave cases to help get slaves and black people off of harsh charges and whatnot. Most of the time he was able to get their sentence reduced or outright thrown out. And people are always wondering how he was able to do these things or how he was so successful, even at creating a business or maintaining a business as a freaking lawyer for slaves. Well, he dealt in root work, as did most black African Americans did. They always had some type of side business, or they always had their own win. He had a double-sided coin. Something that a lot of magicians or master manipulators and manifestors use. But he dealt with a lot of root workers and magicians back in his day as he traversed through North America, helping to get slaves off of harsh charges and whatnot. And typically during these cases, he would chew on mystical herbs and tobacco that he got from root workers. And it always helped him with his speech and whatnot, and gave him good luck. And, along with another a plethora of other talents and skills, he was always able to change the minds of whoever he was dealing with. And you can even see here him being victorious at one of the largest Supreme Courts here in the land. He actually took down the scale of Libra, and he's using it as an ash for his blunt as he's laughing. It's typically symbolizing that look at me, this is mine now. But yeah, very lucky individual. I would say Dr. Buzzard is. Deals in justice though, righteous justice, an equal balance and give and take. We all know that slavery was an injustice, so that's justice coming in to right the wrongs of these situations here. Very important individual in the Hoodoo Tarot or Black American history. Justice itself is very important in regards to the 1111 portal, righting wrongs and spirituality and whatnot. Typically, you would see it as the 11. It is the 11 on this card, but we have Roman numerology. 11s would be that door or that spiritual portal or that gateway or that path to equal give and take, moving from one room to another. A righteous guide of some sorts. So you could be dealing with an air sign as well. There could be some... so typically when we're in a courtroom and the 5 of 9s here, which is confusion, typically there is an argument or mental or oral banter going back and forth. So someone could be spreading lies or rumors about this mother of sticks here. You're going to need to bring a spiritual divination specialist into this situation or whatever this case may be. I'm not sure if this is a specific story here. We do have the mother of sticks here, which could be a very charismatic individual. Libra, I have Libra in my chart. And then we have Pisces here, spiritual, which I have Pisces as my moon sign in my draconic chart, which is pretty much your highest, your 5D self. So this is spiritual enlightenment for the community or the garden or the world. It always seems to find its way back to me. That's why Libras are so important. So we sit back and watch everything. Then we have 10 of Knives. This is a lot of mental effort here. So again, yeah, a lot of words being said. 5 of Knives or 5 of Swords, jumping to the 10 of Swords. Something's about to be found out here. Someone tried to hide something. Someone tried to silence an individual here with Gala Jack. Pisces typically are daydreamers. Sleepers. Hangman would be an attempt at death or an attempt to silence someone. And we see death here with this dead body trying to crawl out of this house. But he's been stabbed or bogged down by these 10 of Swords. Or a collaborative effort from a bunch of people. Remember Caesar or whatever his name was died by a bunch of people that was supposed to love him. Pisces is all about love and the collective. Yeah, there's some type of injustice here with Dr. Buzzard. Father of Coins. This will be the King of Pentacles. So a CEO or some type of business owner, control freak, financially well off, or it could appear financially well off. I'm getting a foreigner. Okay, so this individual here has foreign ideas, is what I'm getting. So their ideas are keeping them balanced or stable or whatever they're hiding, whatever intellect or knowledge, because he has a head wrap on his head. So he's protecting his crown or he's protecting his cranium. But same thing with me. There's a reason why I wear sunglasses and hats and even hoodies to prevent people from jumping into my energy. I might have headphones or I might have a hoodie on so things don't fly into my ear, or I'm not listening to outside influences. I might have shades on so I don't have to look at certain things, or I get a different view or perspective, or I don't have people looking into my eyes. The eyes are the windows to the soul. You protect your crown Just like if you were a law enforcement agent or whatever, or if you're in the army and you had to wear a helmet to protect your head. So someone's hiding information here. Could be some type of spiritual insight. What else are we getting? Father of baskets. So we have two fathers here. So they're in cahoots here. Some type of empathic individual or some type of intuitive artist. Why does it look like he have blood on his face? But he went fishing though. Okay, some type of a wish master. So this is the genie's lamp. The father of coins is someone that typically has riches and monies. Maybe tempting people with monies and whatnot. Father of baskets. The father of baskets could be the one that's bringing enlightenment to this situation here, along with Dr. Buzzard. Dr. Buzzard would be the major arcana. Gala Jack would be the spiritualist, Pisces, and then father of baskets would be the Pisces, Cancer, or the Scorpio. Could be something in regards to the emotions, but love. So there's a difference between feelings and emotions. A moment of enlightenment on this 11-11 portal. Feelings are what's in here. An emotion can be described more as a verb or emote or some type of movement. Mote. I even say so mote it be, so may it be. Even when we was in classroom, our teachers used to correct us. It's not can I go to class, it's may, or not can I go to the bathroom, it's may I go to the bathroom, because you can. You just have to use the correct verbiage. Just like in English class, the teacher didn't like when we used to say mines. Okay, are you trying to say my own? Or X? It's not X, it's ask. So again, when we deal in spells and divination and the way that we correspond, and even the way that people take on our ideals and they're apprehensive toward us in business deals and all these different things, your persona is your persona, and the amount of intelligence that you have and that you put out towards the world is gonna be how you're perceived. You can hide your mental clarity. You may even be able to hide your emotions and your physicality as well with all these baggy clothing. But at some point, justice is going to come through. There's going to be an unveilment here with Pisces. Could have something to do with fashion. 7 of Sticks, posturing up. Boundaries here in regards to your spirituality or your physical appearance. I mean, the Mother of Sticks is a very sexually driven individual, or deals in sex magic. The Garden. Growth. Could be attempting to grow your finances, grow your sexuality, or something like that. You're trying to, okay, so someone is comparing themselves. So the Father of Coins, they're comparing themselves to each other. The Father of Coins is comparing themselves to the Father of Baskets, and the Father of Baskets is comparing himself to the Father of Coins. So they both have something that the other wants and that the other is lacking. Talk about being equally yoked. Some type of a new relationship or some type of gift coming in from the universe, some type of spiritual enlightenment as well. Being granted emotional depth, emotional fulfillment, or growing up. This just could be adulting, realizing that you need to be financially stable and emotionally independent. Even with 7 of Sticks, that's growing up. We have harsh people around you here with the Gators, or people being cutthroat as savages rather than being adults. It's affecting the community here with Ace of Cups. Each one teach one. Every negative outlook or every negative idea or every negative emotion that's shot towards someone, it's a snowball effect. So you can imagine getting out of bed and stubbing your toe and then going to Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts and being already in an angry mindset and telling everyone in that store off, versus trying to find a way to be emotionally intelligent and adult. But we have Mother of Coins here. So, could be someone dealing with a pregnancy at this time. We have Father of Coins and Mother of Coins. So it could be some type of twin flame relationship, building finances and business. But that's it. Catch you on the next one.